So today we have a lot of new people that have probably never seen Risk before. And I know that there's a lot of people that also watch on YouTube that maybe don't feel like they can access a lot of the Risk videos that I make because I just kind of go into them. But today we're going to be taking a step back and we are going to be attempting to make like a full tutorial that if you've never seen Risk before, you're going to be able to, if you're here live, you can ask questions, but we're gonna try to break it down and make it easy and accessible. So if you've never seen Risk before, you have the opportunity to appreciate the game, learn how to do it, and then if you like it, maybe, you know what, maybe you stay around in the Risk, maybe you get to watch some of the Risk videos, maybe you like Risk going forward. But I am a Grandmaster at this game, as you can see. The ladder has actually just reset, but I'm currently on 27,000 FFA points. Only played a couple games this season, but we're 285th, in the world at the current moment. Now, you're gonna have to take my word on it. Just trust me, bro. But the way that this works is this is the game Risk Global Domination, which you can find on Steam. It's also available in the App Store if you want to play it on a mobile device. But today we're going to be playing it in the easiest way possible. We are going to be hitting battle. We are going to play a ranked game. You can also play casual with friends. You can train with bots that are usually quite simple at defeating. But we are going to hop into battle, and I'm going to do one of the riskiest things. Now, you can't see on my screen, because apparently my whole layout is scuffed today because we were doing something. It's just unbelievably scuffed. 1 second, I should be able to do this. Just trust me. The easiest way to get started when you're playing a Risk game is by hitting this auto match button. There are ways that you can actually create a game, and you can see just how many maps there are. There's 88 different maps. Many of these you have to purchase, but the game itself is free if you do want to get started. And the number one map that you're probably familiar with, if you've ever seen the board game or played at home, is the classic map. And today, I'm going to do something very risky. I'm gonna hit this button. I, for some reason, can't move my camera away, but I guess I can make it disappear. So instead of creating a game, I'm going to hit this scary blue button, which is going to auto match me and just immediately jump me into a game. So this will probably be a 4-player game. And since we're playing auto match, I am very scared because this is going to be a ranked game. We have a Grandmaster in the chat like, auto match, are you crazy? Because what we are going to see is a bunch of noobs that are hopefully gonna make a lot of noob mistakes that you might see. And when you're getting started, I think auto match is a good way to go. When you get a lot of FFA points and you wanna get more serious, you probably wanna create your own games. But yeah, everybody is warning me. And the biggest problem with auto match is you might not get the color you want. But here I'm going to be white. It's important that I hit this ready button or my game is not going to start. It gives everybody 10 seconds to try to ready up. If you don't ready up, you will become a bot and the game won't count for FFA, but it's kind of rude because other people will be playing a game with a bot. So we are entering into a 4-player game. You can play up to 6 players, which is what I generally prefer. But what I notice when I first come in is I get a spawn. So the number you see is the number of troops that are on each square, and we will take turns rolling dice, trying to attack each other and conquer the entire world. So this is a 3 that we can see is moving. I expect this 3 to hit this 1. Pink here is General Sir. And now, after they do their attack phase, they enter into the fortify phase, where now they can move troops anywhere they would like. So they have decided to fortify up here in South America. Now they have a nice big 6-stack. Red is going to go next. This is General Raid, and we will see what they come up with. So they add to here, they now have an 8. When you're attacking, you can roll up to 3 dice, and they are able to blast through this 1. And they are trying to indicate to Pink, excuse me, I am going for South America. Please get your 6 out. And the reason they want to take a continent is because each continent has a certain bonus. If you hold South America for an entire turn, you get 2 additional troops, which is what Red is going to be attempting to do. I am noticing how much I have up here in Europe, and I think that Ukraine is a very, very crucial square that I would like to go for. But I also want to make sure that I do take a card. The reason that you want to attack somewhere is you get a card. You'll notice that I have 0 cards right now, but if I do win an attack, I'll be able to take a card. So I'm actually going to go here. My 4 attacks this. I got 3 dice rolling against 1 because they only have 1. I win the roll. And now I get to end my attack phase, go into my fortify phase, and make a big decision here. And I don't know what black wants because they haven't gone yet. I'm hoping that they want to go to North America. But I'm actually just gonna kind of get out of the way and make a very large 12 stack, the biggest stack on the board, and then hopefully we can use that to crush people. Why does Canada have more troops than us? There are a lot of troops up here in Canada. Black makes an interesting decision of attacking and then fortifying all of this troops into a big 10 stack here. I'm not exactly sure where they're going. I'm hoping it's down here to Australia. Now, pink puts a 9 next to red, and we'll see if they get out. Now, what they've done here is they have attacked quite a bit, but they did get out of red's way, but they also smashed a lot of red in an effort to get out and make a big stack in the Middle East. Now, red is, okay, great, thank you for getting out of South America, but you didn't have to blast all of my troops. We'll see how that works out. How do you indicate to your opponent that you want to take a territory? This is a great question. So what the heck? He wasn't going for South America. Well, he is, but he also needed to smash black a bunch. What the heck? So what he did on one of his turns was he left it indicating that he kind of wanted to attack. This shows an arrow to your opponents. So if you touch your square, go to a square that you want to attack, but you don't attack it, your opponents will know that you are trying to take that square. Now, I do notice that we are kind of just smacking each other as hard as possible here. You love to see it. And black is the first one to do something. He has offered me an alliance. So I'm going to accept his alliance. I'm having a difficult time moving my camera, but you can see down here, I have the option of thumbs up, thumbs down, and heart. I'm gonna thumbs him up. I'm gonna say, hey, I think you're cool. Let's try to be friends. And now I'm going to try to work out where I'm going to get my card. So I'm going to continue to just keep making a big stack in Europe for now. I'm using what is called the slider. I'm only risking 3, but you notice that this is a 100% roll. This is the only confusing thing about risk, is this slider. It's mathematically gives me the best odds of winning that attack. Now I'm actually going to move these guys up and out of here and hope that one day they make it all the way to Europe. So pink might be in a lot of trouble. Pink, it's not obvious how they are going to get a continent. This is definitely for sure. Yeah, let's just not talk about the slider. The slider is for math nerds. But now that black and I are allies, hopefully he slowly starts to get out of Europe. This is what a good friend would do. He understands that I'm trying to go for this continent and he's slowly going to get out. But yeah, teaching risk is what we hope to do. I can't imagine, this is my first try at doing like a full tutorial for beginners. So I think we might need to do this more in the future and, you know, just kind of perfect the art of teaching people how to play. But I do hope also we get, you know, enough questions answered that at least makes enough sense that people feel like they can understand the basics of what's happening. So my basic plan here is I'm going to try to slowly get Europe. I'm also not over attacking like a lot of these other players are. Like we've seen people hit very large stacks. I'm trying to conserve all of my troops and get them all in the same place. And for me, that's Europe. Because if I can take Europe, I get 5 extra troops per turn. 5 for North America, 5 for Europe, 2 for South America and Australia, 3 for Africa, 7 for Asia if you can somehow hold it, but most people will not let you. Now we're gonna get to see what red does here. Red is keeping, you know, a good stake here in Africa. I'm not expecting my opponents to ever move any of these pieces, any of their troops out of my way. So for now, I'm just going to keep slowly going about my business, trying to just do one attack at a time, not stepping on anybody's toes, ending my turn, bringing all my troops together into one big large stack. And what I can already see is that red is going to be a very aggressive player. They've taken South America. They're now leaving troops in Africa, which means nobody else is going to be able to get it. And they have a bunch split in North America. So if anybody tries to go for North America, they're going to run into red, who will probably be a bully that doesn't let them take it. What is the Stafford Gambit of risk? Followed by very important question. It is possible to gambit like an entire continent, although it's very, very rare. One obscure variation would be that I've tried in the past, that's possibly not recommended, a lot of attacking here by black, is taking South America, but not protecting it and only using it to generate troops so you're strong enough to win another continent. Doesn't happen very often, and it's a gambit because people might just break you if you don't defend your continents. But it's not really the same as gambits in chess. But there are kind of similar things that you can do. Just like similar to how we do it in the chess category, you can feel free to run an ad time, as Manjaro Black has done here. Enjoy your ads. So pink now is doing a lot of attacking, but they're bringing everything in here to the Middle East. And now in my mind, I've been paying attention to how red and pink have been interacting. And I'm hoping that they get into a fight amongst themselves with all of this attacking. Red, I don't think, is going to back down. He's actually going to hit pink here. And I expect him to leave a giant stack here saying you are not allowed to have Africa. No, I was incorrect. And pink actually might be able to come in and take Africa. Red runs away. Look at that. Now, I have 3 cards, but I don't have a way to turn in. We'll get to how the cards work here in a moment. So what I think I'm going to do for now is, guess what? Consolidate my troops even more. I'm going to bring this in here, adjust my slider until it says 100%, and then I'm going to bring this in here. I do not think pink will ever be so nice as to get this 3 out, so I'm waiting to get a turn in. Can I explain what allies means? Yeah, so I have the option of going to any player, clicking on their profile, and clicking Make Alliance. And now the big thing, if somebody accepts my alliance, is that we will be able to communicate. I can only have a couple options, and those options are thumbs up, thumbs down, and heart. Additionally, I can also say, hey, let's attack pink, let's attack you, let's attack me, let's attack black. And so because of that, you know, it's usually nice to give a little bit of thumbs up, say, hey, I think we're pretty cool here. And then we will not be explaining the thumbs down break alliance strat, but you know what? We might see it in action if somebody is quite mean to me. So pink now has quite a lot of cards. You can see how many cards everybody has here. Pink has 5 cards. So theoretically, I could try to attempt to kill them, especially depending on what red comes up with here. But the point of cards is that you're going to be able to turn in. Are you going to knock that 2 out of pink? That would be delightful. Red here, he's going for North America. He's quite simply going for North America. So I need to make a decision here. I can try to eliminate pink because I do have a turn in. And I have a big turn in for 10. This is fixed cards. So if I have 4 soldiers, which I don't have any, I would get 4. Or sorry, 3 soldiers, 3 knights, you get 6. 3 rooks, cannons, aka artillery, you get 8. I have 1 of each because this is a wild card that acts like anything that I want it to be. So I could potentially kill pink here, but I'm not going to. So what I'm actually going to do with my turn, instead of killing pink, is I'm going to take my continent. I go here. I adjust my slider. So you can see here that I'm risking 6 troops to make sure that I eliminate all of them. I can drop this down to a 3. I know that that's a 100% roll. And I'm going to, even though we're in the all-noob lobby, I'm going to leave my continent open to be attacked. And I would expect in a lobby like this that maybe red will break me, maybe black will break me, maybe pink will break me. But I want to know who my enemies are. So I'm not defending borders. I just am big stacking. And I'm basically saying, if you break me, my 33 might be able to kill you. So please leave me alone. Black ends their turn with 5 cards. And when you're on 5 cards in a low amount of troops, that's where you might die. I am actually surprised that we haven't seen like ridiculous novice behavior in this game so far. Sometimes, you know, whatever, 16 just blasts into a 14. You see like real ridiculous stuff, which obviously ends the game for both of the players. But yeah, the knights, there are knights, or at least there's horses or cavalry. And there's kind of a rook, if a rook you consider a cannon. And there's infantrymen, which are kind of a pawn. You're kind of the king. What happened to the queen? Nobody knows. What happens to cards if you die? So if you ever kill somebody, you get all of their cards. So if pink kills red, they would get all of red's cards. And whenever you have 5, you're forced to trade in. You can't have 100 cards. When you get to 5, you have to trade. So if you kill somebody, ideally you get 5 cards when you make the kill, because then once you kill them, you can use their cards you turn in right away. And sometimes you can kill somebody, turn in, use those cards to kill somebody else. Now we're about to see if red is a good neighbor or a bad neighbor. A good neighbor will not break somebody else's continent. So it appears that they're not going to break anybody. A bad neighbor will break your continent. So now we know red's intention. And they break me as well, okay? And I did kind of suspect this. I'm not incredibly surprised. This, I would say I'm very surprised about. But red is going to make 2 enemies on this turn. So now I hate red because he broke my continent. Pink hates red because red broke his continent. And now he's going to try to take North America. I'm actually shocked that he did not take North America on that turn. Red is very strong. Killing black here might actually be a very good play. So red says you're not allowed to have Europe. All right, I accept. How do you know if you can kill somebody? He's got 23 troops. I got 36. And you have what's called attacker's advantage, despite me losing 1 here. So hopefully I get a very good roll against this 17. An okay roll. But now after I kill black, who says well played, you know what? It's important to be polite. I'll hit him with a well played as well. And then I'm gonna wipe out black. So I have eliminated one of the players. And I think I'm actually gonna be a lot safer over here in Australia. It looks fantastic to me. I'm going to semi-riskily end my turn with a bunch of cards. I have 5 cards, but I'm not too worried about it. I think it would be a crazy hard kill for pink to kill me. Maybe if they have a turn in, they actually can kill me here. They would have to eliminate me here and then turn in and then eliminate all of me here. We could see me die right here. But I think it's more likely that pink and red are about to get into a major feud. So pink is hitting red quite a lot because pink doesn't like that they just got broken and that red is being, well, actually they're just going for Europe and they hate my guts. But I want, okay, so red is gonna break them and they're gonna get into a fight. That's how I wanna do it. The game is going too fast for a good tutorial. This is tutorial 1 of who knows how many. I definitely will try to address, you know, any basic comments in the YouTube video and anything that chat really has questions about. And we'll try to keep making good videos going forward. Red is going to not break pink. So they're going to allow pink to have the 5-point continent. And they are going to take North America. What the heck? I would like to ally with pink. I'm going to offer pink an alliance because I think it's you and me versus red. Okay. Now red has broken me and I have 5 cards and I need to make a very big decision here. I think red has too much. They also have 4 cards, but I am going to fight them. I have decided I am going to fight red and I'm going to do this. Attack red. I say thumbs up or thumbs down. Yes or no. Do you want to attack red is what I'm trying to say. I'll try again. Attack red, yes or no. And what I'm trying to do here is I'm using diplomacy to try to get pink to agree that we're going to attack red. Now they do not answer me, which is alarming, but I am going to break this guy. I get a very good roll, but that's my only commitment. Now I'm running away. Red could have a turn in. He could be mad at me. He can come fight me, but so be it. I'm not sure if I'm going to get deadly as trapped, which would be a more advanced technique, where pink and red trap me, red by taking North America. Let me insist to them that they attack red, please. Please attack red. But it's possible we're playing with somehow strong players in the auto pool. They at least line up against red, which is a good sign. And they don't take Africa, which is also a good sign. Okay. So now red will get to go. I just broke them, so they're very mad at me. Pink has not done anything too untoward towards them and has actually let red do it. Now we're running a big risk here that red might be able to hold an insane amount of 5 and a 2. And if pink is not on board with helping me, it's not going to be so easy. Attack red. I'm going to do a weird turn. I'm actually going to take a card. And then just be a slight nuisance. So I'm just showing that I'm committed to attacking red. And I'm hoping that pink will do it too. I'm saying attack red. And I would like to use teamwork to try to take this greedy guy down. Now in pink's mind, I'm actually about to get deadly as trapped, which is very scary. No, they do help. Okay, they failed the roll, but they do go after red. Let's go. And hopefully they put it here, very scary. I have 4 cards. So I can turn in, I can wait and try to get a 10 trade, or I can turn in for 6 because I have 3 horses. I'm gonna 100% turn in because pink has a very scary stack right next to me. Now red also has a turn in. They just got hit hard by pink, even though it didn't break them. I am far away, so my hope now is that red goes psycho on pink, and then pink cannot afford to let that stand, and pink goes nuts into red. Because red is trying to fight both players here. They're hitting me a little bit. Watch, hit me in Japan just for fun. But the goal here is that we get pink to do a lot of the heavy lifting for us here. But we will help out. We'll do what we can. We'll say attack red. I love you, bro. And then I'm gonna do my part, which is kind of risky, but we really can't let red run away with this game. And I'm gonna go all the way in. This is gonna make red very mad, but that's cool with me. Get mad, you noob. I attack red as hard as I can, and I say, you know what? Attack red a little bit more. Why don't you help them a little bit more? So it is a game of manipulation. You've got that 100% right. And it is a free-for-all game. It's not like chess where it's a 1v1. Chess is one player versus another player. So there's no need to like truly manipulate. You can just play really good moves and win a game of chess. In Risk, it's important to also keep in mind what everybody is kind of thinking. And in a way, you are trying to manipulate the board state to get the kind of position that you are looking for, that you think that you're going to be able to win. And a lot of that plays on just trying to understand who's attacking who. Oh, if they're attacking each other, oh, they're mad at each other. You know, red here just by being greedy. Oh, maybe we can get this other player on board to help us fight another player. Meanwhile, we have a very low stakes continent over here in Australia where nobody should be messing with me. So let's see if they hit this 11. This would be the kind of mistake that could give us a huge lead. 12 on 11, now that would be good. And as the reverse, 11 going into the 12 might equally give us an amazing shot at winning this game. Troops are staying relatively equal. 44 for pink, and they have 4 cards. 35 for red, 41 for me. This number down here is the number of territories. Another cool thing about territories, you always get at least 3 troops on the start of your turn. But if you have a lot of territories, for every 3 territories rounded down, you get a troop, if that makes sense. So 21 troops, you divide it by 3, that would be 7. So if they get under 24 here, they're still getting 7 just for their territory, plus their bonus. So pink is, even though they only have a 2-point bonus, they're gonna get an incredible amount of troops. Cool. Now I don't disturb red here. So red lines up to go smack pink. Although I could so easily break him. Let's continue to insist that we attack red. I'll do it. I'll help out. I want red to... Let's keep him honest. I don't have to break here. It's probably quite viable not to break red in this situation, because pink is actually about to get an insane amount of troops, and red not being mad at me might mean they just fight with pink. So I don't think breaking red there is the only play. But I'm hoping pink goes nuts on red, and they're just not doing it. So at some moment here, we might need to change tunes, because pink is going to start getting strong, and we're trying to balance the equilibrium here. So maybe I start letting red hold if he ever takes Europe back. Because pink's about to go insanely strong. Like, about to be able to kill me strong. Not that they should. But red is going to break South America. No! Red doesn't ever break pink. I'm a little bit confused. So red never breaks pink. They're trying to deadliest trap me, except for the red wants all the stuff. Okay, I have a big trade. I'm taking it because pink has so much. And now I'm going to stay out of the way for a turn. I'm going to do just a very innocent turn and continue to stack and see what happens. Both of these guys have 5 cards. So I'm going to take a turn off from attacking red. Now, if they both go after me, I'm going to have to do something dramatic and try to change this situation. If they both start working together, it's going to be tough. And I'm hoping pink goes on red. Nothing is ever forced. But I did my part to attack red. I'm saying pink, it's your turn. And it looks like they are going to hit red. No, they're not. Oh, no. So these two are friendly to each other now. And red is able to hold a tremendous amount. He's got 5 cards and the 2 5-point continents. Oh, no. So this is crazy. I thought pink would break at least one of the 5-point continents, and it would still be very fair. If pink had broken one, it would still be very fair. So now this is not working, and I might, if these guys are peaceful with each other, I'm definitely in the worst position. And we're almost at the point where I can do very little about it. But let's see what red comes up with. So these guys are not fighting each other anymore. So I don't think that I actually want to be in Australia anymore, because it's not the best place for me. So I'm going to run through everybody, riskily, opening all of this stuff at me. And I'm going to try to get into North America. Okay, red is shocked. But I don't want you to hold 10. I don't like this because pink continues to get stronger. And pink is a really big threat in this position. But I'm going to run all the way to Greenland, keep my troops there. I expect somebody to take my Australia and just yoink that from me. I'm going to lose a continent. But now pink goes into red very hard. No, doesn't hit the 19. They are stalking me. Pink is trying to kill me. They leave a big stack right up next to me. Pink is the real enemy. But unfortunately, I'm forced to kind of fight against red. This is a very complicated game for what I thought was just going to be stay out of the way of a bunch of noobs. Okay, leave a stack in the Middle East. I like this. Yes, good, good, good. Let's thumbs them up for that. We're going to try to start working with red. They just can't be so greedy. Okay, if they're trying to take a continent, this is called bad pathing. Because you don't want to have to split it all. So they are going to go take my Australia. Which is fine. So they break pink, and they also attack me quite heavily. Okay, that's fine. Let me just insist to pink. Hey, are we attacking red? Hey, could you help me out with this guy? Just would like a little bit of help. But pink is playing a much more dangerous game, in the sense that they're not starting fights with the other player. So red probably now just doesn't like me. But I don't think I can work with red. Red is just a bonus breaker. Let me try. I'm sorry, I need to attack your territory? Yes or no? By which I mean North America. I'm asking red if it's cool if I take North America. I might not get a response from this player, but I'm gonna try it. And I'm gonna try to be nice with red one more time. Okay, cool. I'm gonna say heart, attack, pink, heart. So I'm gonna say, you're cool. Let's try to work against the other guy. He says thumbs up. I actually can communicate. So I'm gonna go like this. Pink doesn't seem to be a breaker. I'm gonna say, is that cool? Are we cool? Are we cool, boss? I just wanna see if he gives me a plus. You have Australia, I've taken here. I'm strategically far away from pink because they actually might kill me. I'm scared of them, they seem to be playing well. But pink just seems to be kind of friendly, not breaking anybody. So we need to worry about pink. What rank am I? I am a Grandmaster. The ladder just reset and I've only played a couple games, but I'm currently top 300 in the world. Pink breaks me? No. So pink's not really a breaker. Now, if I can actually be friends with red, I'm not in such a bad position at all. If I can be friends. Because pink doesn't seem to be a breaker. Red is a breaker. So red breaking me here kind of ruins my game. It would make me want to just try to kill red immediately. Even if it means second place. But because we just won't be able to work. Pink has a good opportunity here defending all these borders. Let's just make sure that we're cool with this guy. If we can be cool with red, there's not a lot of problems here. Yep. He says attack pink. I say thumbs up to that. Pink is the enemy. So feel free to take South America. How do you choose where you put the troops at the end of your turn? So you click from one square. So I took troops from somewhere, and then I can click on another square and then fortify them. So if you're red, you might click, after you end your turn down here, you click to enter the fortify phase. Say you click here, you can put them somewhere. You can put them here, you can put them here. You click on the territory you want them to go to. So he wants to get this 17 out. He's clicked on here. Now he's looking at all the squares that are connected, and you can go to any connected square. So you can zoom all the way up to China, for example. But now the game is taking shape. So let's tell him he's really cool. And now I'm actually going to get completely out of my continent here. Could almost kill red for 5 cards, but that would probably just lead to second place. We're not going to be killing red here. We're going to try to use diplomacy to defend our borders. So pink hasn't really broken anybody so far. If they break me, I will break them.
Thanks for your content.
I really appreciate it. Thank you, JKM. I really do want to try to make it so that people that don't understand Risk do get a good idea. So hopefully this is something that is helping a lot of people understand how to play. I'm not sure if I'm communicating everything. It's been a really long week, but I'm glad that you have decided to support this content. I really do appreciate it. So pink here now is going to enter into greed mode, which is a very unusual thing. Pink is a greedy, greedy boy and thinks that they deserve a 5 and a 3. Now they're doing this when red has 5 cards. And I think they're doing this because they think red and I are fighting each other and nobody's gonna see what they're doing. But really, red and I are gonna both see this as threatening, and we will probably do something to try to stop you. Now red is a big bonus breaker. We've been cool, we're working out our differences. But now I think red is going to go and break pink. So I'm even gonna encourage him. Hey, let's go attack pink. Yeah, I'm on board. You attack pink, I attack pink. So he's saying, okay, I'm gonna do it, but you gotta help me, okay? So I gotta do something to help my buddy. I gotta show him that we're in unison here, okay? I'm not lying to him. You don't break me, I don't break you. We both attack pink. So no matter what, I'll hit some amount of pink on this next turn. No, attack pink, attack pink. No, attack pink. Attack, thumbs down. What the heck? No, attack pink. What the heck? No, you were supposed to, it's gonna help you, bro. He wants me to go first. What a jerk. No, bro. You're digging your own grave, man. You're digging your own grave. Look, I'll hit pink here, But bro, I was ready to go with you, bro. You break them. I was gonna smash this 10 over the top. I was actually gonna do more damage than you. What, you just thumbs me down? Thumbs down to you! No, what do you mean thumbs me down? You want me to do your dirty work, and you're not gonna help. And now you're gonna break me, and it's all gonna, Pink's gonna win because you're the jerk in this situation, Red. I was down to help. You're not ready to help. Common Jonathan L. No, it's the auto noob lobby, man. Time to take out Red. You have to attack Pink. We can still beat Pink. It's not over. The way you know, at some point the balance could break and one player. Oh, okay, well, forget you. What the heck? Alliance is over. Ah. Okay, so Red and I cannot work together to defeat Pink. I was down. I was on board. I was ready to do it. Now you do it after breaking the alliance? Look, I'm down. Don't break me and I'm down, bro. I'm down. Why would you break the alliance? It's gonna take two of us to defeat this guy. What did you just say to me? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You mad at me? I'm mad at you, bro. I'm mad at you. What are you mad at me for? I'm mad at you. You agreed to do it. Game seems toxic. Oh, my apologies. Wait, no. It's never like this. It's never like this. Definitely not. Okay, here's how I play it. Hey, Red. Here's how I play it. This is how I play Risk. You ready for my play, Red? Here's how I play. Go ahead. Get out of my bonus. Oh, don't you start with me, man. What is your problem? Why are we letting Pink win this game? Pink's about to kill you, bro. We have to fight Pink and the balance is not broken. We know the balance is not broken because we collectively have more troops than the opponent. They have 113. If we work together, starting from this moment, we will be able to defeat Pink. We have more troops combined. Let's try one of these. Maybe he respects a good old-fashioned fist bump. You think he just won second? It's possible. It does feel that way. It does feel like he's not trying to win the game. But that's all right. We just got to work with him. He's going to be a beginner player. We'll see the ranks at the end of the game. He's just a newer player. Let me hit him with one of these. Let's cry. Maybe crying. Maybe if we cry. Unless he's going into Europe. In which case, if you're hitting a 10, feel free to run through as much of me as you want. No, he's just hitting me to hit me. Interesting. Very interesting play. Okay. Okay. So. It's being direct here, it's just simply not working. Okay. I will continue to fight Red, because forget that guy. I just don't like him. This is more of an emotional decision. I'm gonna break Red. I'll sit in your bonus. See how you feel about it. So the reason I don't take South America in this position, it's very risky, because Red is kind of threatening that he's gonna end the game, right? So if I take all of this, the two stacks are gonna be connected to each other. And he might just blast into me, even if it's a losing roll. Even if I have more, he might still just hit me just because he wants to do it. Let's try to hit him with one of these. See if we can work out our differences. We could do it. Now, I think what the best strategy for me here is if I ever take a continent, people are just gonna break me. The thing is, Pink is just somehow getting out of it. I somehow need to let Red get big, but not have annoyed them so much that they actually break me at the end. Because I need to work with Red. I need Red to get stronger because we need to be stronger than Pink. Here's how I play it. Let's try peace. Let's try peace. I'm gonna take this. Pink is like never actually gonna break anybody or do anything. They're just trying to wait for us to destroy ourselves, okay? Let's not let it happen. Let's indicate here, but then let's go like this. I'm waiting to see if red responds. And this is red. This is our last opportunity to get along, okay? This is our last opportunity to get along. If red goes fully nuts into me, I think it might be time that I need to eliminate him. I am bigger than red. So if they just break me and go nuts, I am threatening to end your game. So we'll see what pink comes up with. Pink has been staying out of it. The best would be if they hit China and went back, because then pink would actually be closed to me. Their big stack wouldn't be able to hurt me. You're attacking red. I didn't attack red. I said, if you attack me again, I will fight you. Pink here is gonna kill me. No? Why did they do it? Why did they take this territory? Are they gonna break red? Here we go! Are they gonna break North America? No, they're just going after red! Okay, so they're gonna attempt to kill red for 3 cards, which will give them a turn in, and then we're entering into this endgame. I don't know about this, because red was probably about to kill me. Let's see, they break me? They don't break me! After they kill red, they'll be able to break me down here. Because the path to kill red is you do all of this. They have 69 troops. Really bad roll, please? So pink possibly could win this. It's gonna be close. So, I mean, it's actually not that bad of an idea, because pink has a very good opportunity of winning this. So we're gonna get to see a risk endgame. Diplomatically, I'm not sure how much it makes sense. But the fact that pink gets to go first and has a ton of territory is actually really good for them. They get to break my bonus. One of the most important things in an endgame is breaking other people's bonuses as we enter into this 1v1. And the other thing is taking a bunch of territory. So my opponent is also slow. Secretly, I'm very fast. And I could clean up the board all in one turn. We'll see if they hit my stack at all. Because one way to do this would be to take as much of this as possible and run your stack and just hit my stack, even though you're not going to be able to get it. One of the worst things you can do in an endgame is keep stacks buried in continents. Because then he has 26 troops that are not mobile that won't be able to recapture territory. Now it's stuck here. Let's see. They do mobilize it. Pink is actually really good. Pink is actually a very good player. What are they doing in this auto match lobby? So I'm going to try to be as accurate as possible, taking advantage of some attacker's advantage here. I'll just send 8 in. This is probably not technically enough. Yeah, not technically enough. 3-on-1 is only 89%, but we managed to get it. Let's pick up the pace here a little bit. Need to break as many continents as possible. Gonna grab as much territory as possible. I'm just double checking every roll here is 100% when I come to the 3. Oh, now I have my slider way up. So this is fine. So we are catching up in troops because of attacker's advantage. Now I can either run directly into the stack, which I actually am going to do. Now here's a cool thing. This is only a 68% roll. One thing you can do is you can click this arrow. You can try to roll them down a little bit. Now I'm just doing manual rolls. I'm just doing them one at a time to see if I can get my number significantly higher than theirs. This is a little bit more advanced, but you get true random dice when you do it this way rather than balanced blitz. So I do this as an example. I'm getting some pretty bad rolls. Okay, that looks a little bit better. But this, if I can roll down this big stack, it's going to be significantly harder for my opponent to take a whole bunch of territories because they're going to have less troops to do it. But we're getting some real bad dice. I'm supposed to get some advantage doing this. Okay, one more. Let's get... Let's go for it. Bam! So I did improve my odds there. Not gonna be able to do much with this, but you know what? Plot me right there. Make Europe a little bit harder to get. And just like that, my opponent had that big stack. They should have run it into my big stack and done basically exactly what I had just done there. And they appear not to have a turn in. So this is very bad. I've taken all of the territory now, and I'm going to be able to win this game because of my superior endgame skills. I have so many continents, my opponent is not going to be able to get another turn. So even though Pink played incredibly well, they're very respectful too, which is a good sign. Good game. Well played. We are able to win this game. So, yeah, Noob also has a very good guide on how to win all these 1v1s. Step 1, break bonus. Step 2, take territories. Step 3, hit the stacks. And just like that, we have been able to win what was actually a very difficult game. So there was a lot of stuff that was going on, a lot of interpersonal dynamics amongst the players, but hopefully this gives you an amazing guide of how to potentially play your own games. And now we are going to be ranking up after this. It was a beginner, but there were some really good players in this lobby that definitely played better than your typical beginner. If you want to play better than your typical beginner, make sure you subscribe to the Vampire Chicken channel, and I'll see you guys for the next video.